What the heck is going on with the economy? Okay, so right now we're going up and down, tariffs back and forth, the stock market's kind of crashing. What's happening here? Okay, this is all very, very purposeful. I'm not saying it's brilliant, but it's being done on purpose. The real goal here has already been given away by the Treasury Secretary, who's pointed out that when you move from the public sector to the private sector, it's going to come at some pain, right? There's going to be some struggle. So the whole idea here is to try and move everything that the federal government is doing to a private sector economy. Now, they're going to tell us, well, look at how much more effective and efficient businesses do things. But think about how really ineffective businesses, look at how often goes out of business, how often they are doing horribly unethical things. And that's part of the reason why, like, think about your own job. There's an excellent chance that you see with regularity that your job is willing to fire people just to make itself more money, that it's not trying to give the best service that it can. What their actual goal in business is let's give the worst service that we can, but still make as much money as possible doing it. It's that whole thing where like they make stuff purposely break down at the soonest possible point where people are like, okay, I guess I should get a new one. So they're constantly doing all this math in their heads about how do we squeeze as much money out of people as we can. So this whole thing with the economy is a purposeful drive towards supporting private industry to make wealthy people more money. The whole goal here is not to make people here in the United States more successful. It's to make a specific group of already wealthy people far wealthier. Now they're going to say all of these tariffs and stuff, these are going to bring more jobs back to the United States. Yes, it's likely that it will bring more jobs back to the US that are low paying, dangerous jobs. But if your economy is also struggling at the same time, if you're in a recession at the same time, people will have to work those jobs. People will be desperate for those jobs. As energy and all of these things, AI, all of these things are making changes in our world. They're not talking about, okay, we're going to make sure that people have the training. We're going to make sure that people have the unions. We're going to make sure that people have the support that they need to go and really compete and make as much money. No, the whole goal is to have a mindless, desperate workforce that is willing to work at these jobs that can't be automated and AI can't do. In other words, just the jobs at the absolute bottom of the barrel who have to do those jobs because they can't afford eggs. And the whole goal there is then you have this whole working class that has no choice but to work low paying jobs for wealthy people to make more money off of them. And we're already seeing this. Our economy has already kind of been moving in that direction where we know, you know it, I know it, that the wealthy people are making more money than they ever have. And the middle class are making less money than they ever have. And they will continue to do this, but now it's been dialed up to 11.